Hi everybody, I thought this would be a fun video to just chat, not for bragging purposes, to chat and maybe give some people ideas. It is going to be super chatty, and I do kind of talk fast because there's a lot to get through. I love gift giving. It's one of my top love languages. The top one is acts of service. But yes, I totally went overboard. I do this every year, but let's just get right into it. I've recorded this multiple times because I'm talking too much, but first set of things. This is a couple of things for my boyfriend, and these are in no particular order. Like, I'm just grabbing from a literal laundry basket next to me. So this is a Bath & Body Works gift set. Not like from the store. Like, it wasn't packaged like this from the store, but this is after store packaging. It is the scent Stone, which was discontinued like 2 or 3 years ago, and I bought this online from Mercari, which is a website just kind of like eBay and whatnot, where individual people sell things. It's got like the body wash, lotion, body spray, and soap bar. It wasn't like scalper prices, but it also wasn't like super cheap because like it's discontinued, but it was cheaper than buying it like full retail price if I were to get it in the store. So I felt like I saved it on my wish list and got it on sale. Like the seller discounted it by a decent amount, so I felt good about that because Stone is one of his favorite scents, and he has lamented to me, my boyfriend has lamented to me that they no longer carry it. So anyway, next thing, he loves the 1950s. He literally drives a 1950s car and whatnot. So this is actually from the late 40s, but I saw this. There's a I don't know how to pronounce it, like Messian Jewelry. There's an account on YouTube. He repairs and adjusts jewelry, and he uses a different novelty lighter in every video. He primarily does YouTube shorts. I saw this exact lighter, well, not exact, but the Ronson pencil lighter. This does work. It just doesn't have lighter fluid, so it's a mechanical pencil. There you go, spark. Bought this on eBay. I saw several different versions of these on eBay. This rhodium plated one, like I have, there are gold plated ones. Those are really cool, but they're gold plated, of course, so very expensive. Well, depends on, I guess, your definition of expensive, but like $80 to $100, which I consider expensive. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to use it or maybe just have it as a display piece, but I thought that fits with his aesthetics. And then finally, in this bag, I thrifted these socks for 50 cents. They are brand new vintage gold toe socks. He loves vintage, and these were made in the USA. They're navy, just nylon socks. So I thought he could definitely use them. I love gold toe socks, and especially vintage gold toe. I'm sure that's going to, excuse me, I'm burping, last quite a while. And yeah, navy's one of his colors. He wears navy, beige, brown. So thought that was perfect. That was originally, that whole bag was supposed to be my boyfriend's entire Christmas gift, but I go overboard, like I said. Just, here's what I have next to me. I have a whole laundry basket, so we've really got to speed through this. I love telling stories, but I cannot. I have to restrain myself. This is a gift for my mom. I love giving practical gifts, especially to my family. We do not actually have a tradition of celebrating Christmas, so I give a couple of things here and there to my parents and my 2 younger brothers, but they don't, like, we don't have a tradition of gift exchange, so I don't really buy much, and they also tell me to. My mom especially is super frugal, so she tells me to save my money anyway, but I thrifted this for like $3 or $4, I think. My mom's teapot broke several months ago, so thought this would be great to give her, although I'm flying home, so I don't know if I can actually reasonably accommodate that in my luggage. I've taken breakable items in my luggage. It's just everything that you see in this video I am flying with, so I don't know about that one. This I got for, my grandparents are dead, just flat out, like, but my best friend's grandparents, I celebrate Christmas with every year. So I thought this would be fun to give them to try. They're in their late 80s, and I got this is a sticker by number, so it's like it's like doing puzzles but stickers. And I feel it's very satisfying, and it's easier than doing like a 1,000-piece puzzle. And I thought maybe the larger stickers, because this is made for kids. This is my first sticker by number. I thought this would be maybe good for like old arthritic hands. This I don't remember. I took the price tag off. I think I got this for about $5 at Ollie's Bargain Outlet, but these normally retail for about like $10 to $15. So I know they like puzzles, so I thought this would be fun and easier and satisfying because you can quickly complete it. Because especially because this is the kids version, there's only like 6 to 8 stickers in some of the pictures. Yeah, this is perfect for. No, it says no more than 12 stickers per image. This book is perfect for 3 to 6 year olds. I hope they'll find it cute. I don't think they'll get offended by it. This book of poetry I got for I think $3 at Goodwill. I'm giving this to a friend of mine who likes poetry. I flipped through this, and it's not like the world's deepest poetry, but it's very accessible poetry. So if it's somebody like it's not like a huge reader, but you might want to give them something that they can find relatable. It is pretty relatable. It's not like Shakespeare or anything, but there's like if you need encouragement, if you're sad, if you're missing somebody, there's like breakup poems in here. There's a whole range of stuff. This book came out in 2017 and retails for $16.99. I love giving books as gifts. There's not actually that many in my basket, but I've given some poetry books to this friend before because she owns poetry books and likes poetry, but she's not normally a reader. She just like will pick up and read like, I don't know, just not to like Instagram type poems. That's what this is very easily digestible, quick poems. This is not actually a gift. I got this for myself. I thought I would show it very quickly. This was, I think, $10 at Walmart, the Pioneer Woman, just as a quick gift idea. I actually didn't have full-size tongs. I only had mini tongs that I bought at Aldi for like $2 a couple years ago, back in college actually. And these are olive wood and stainless steel, and they do lock. They do have the locking mechanism up top where you can pull it out and push it in. So this is super classy, and part of adulthood is kind of upgrading your things to use nicer quality things. I mean, like not that you have to, but felt like, okay, yes, now I can have some large tongs, and they're so hopefully durable and good quality. And just feel more mature, just like using things that are a little bit nicer to make my life just feel just that little bit more pizzazz. Not for everybody, but maybe a good host gift idea, perhaps. Wool dryer balls. These were like $4 or $5 at Aldi like a year ago. I buy gifts very far in advance, and sometimes I buy so many throughout the year because I like shop sales and I go thrifting and yard sailing and whatnot, and then I'm like, oh, I have so many things that I have to save this for next year because like this is just a lot. I also like giving practical gifts. I have, not this brand, but I have used wool dryer balls. They're supposed to be replacements for fabric softener. I have used them for I think over 5 years at this point, and yeah, I find that I feel no difference in my clothing like by not using chemical fabric softener, and it's better price-wise, environmentally wise, chemically. I mean, I'm a chemist as my literal job, but like, do you need that extra chemical stuff in your laundry? Not that it's like terrible for you, but anyway, I'm going on like random tangents. It's also midnight as I'm filming this, so that also makes me very chatty. I like giving practical stuff, and this friend that I'm giving it to struggles with money. A lot of us do in this time and age, the economy and whatnot. So, but I thought this would be helpful for her. I don't know that I don't know how expensive fabric softener is, but hopefully she can make good use out of this. I don't buy fabric softener, but anyway. I got this from my local, I have an H Mart where I live. It's an Asian grocery store, specifically Korean. But anyway, she loves Japanese stuff. These are cherry blossom matcha. It's funny, I saw her eat these before, and I was like, oh, I was gonna like give them to you for you to try, like, for the first time ever, and like, because like I have an Asian grocery store in my town, but she doesn't, because she lives in a very small town in Ohio. I have like 2,000 people, but no, I saw her eating these the last time I saw her, and I was like, oh, you already have them, but now she's gonna have more. So I know that I know my best friend quite well. You would hope so, right? Anyway, let's keep moving. Got this book, Anxious Attachment No More. I saw this recommended on Reddit, actually. I am someone, I know this is a very common experience, who overthinks way too much. I have an anxiety disorder because of how, I mean, my anxiety is just at that level. Sometimes it really spirals. This book is well written. This is from Amazon, by the way. It's a self-published book. Well written, but it is very basic. So if you've ever read about attachment theory, you've read other books before, this is not going to tell you anything you don't know. I mean, the book does cite its sources at the end, but the sources are stuff like internet. The sources are literally all internet articles, and podcasts. So if you've spent time on the internet reading about relationship advice and anxious attachment, because anxious attachment refers to it's a psychological term for romantic relationships, and not just romantic relationships, but this book addresses romantic relationships anyway. I would recommend it, but if you or the person you're thinking about giving this to has read stuff online before, it probably is a rehash, but I think the person I'm intending to give this to is at the basic level of not having read a whole lot about it before, and she's definitely an anxious person. So, wanted to give that to her. Alright, I gotta go faster. This is a gift from my boyfriend. It's funny, I bought this a couple years ago from Dollar Tree. I know things are not $1.25 there anymore. And I bought this as a gift for another friend, but we ended up, like, he ended up just ghosting me. Just like stopped talking to me. I was like, hey, how's it going? And just nothing back. And I was like, okay, guess I'm not giving this to you. Because I have one like this from Amazon that I paid like $10 for. And I was like, oh, he saw it when we were, oh my gosh, I'm telling so many stories. He saw it in my kitchen and he was like, oh, that's really cool. Because you can have multiple utensils resting on this spoon rest. It's not, a traditional spoon rest, like maybe just has one space for a spoon. But anyway, I'm just outing myself here. I bought this originally for someone else, but I'm giving this to my boyfriend because he does not own a spoon rest. And I was like, wait a sec. I can give him this spoon rest that has been, this is my gift closet. That is literally a box of gifts, and there are gifts on some of these shelves. It's mostly my craft closet, but it's also my gift closet. And this has just been sitting in my gift closet for a year. And I was like, wait, I know someone I can give this to who doesn't have one. This I bought a while ago at TJ Maxx. This was on clearance at TJ Maxx several months ago. This is for my best friend. I just thought it's a pretty classy hair accessory set. It's 4-pack. There's this bow. There are the 2 pearl headbands and the pearl scrunchie, and she can wear it at Christmas time. Yeah, she can wear it at Christmas time. I was like, wait, if I give it to her on Christmas, how can she wear it? But wear it in the days after is what I mean. I don't know, I think this was like around $10, and I paid a couple dollars less than that. But she has really fun hair accessories. My hair is short, and like I can wear headbands, but like my head is weird shaped. Not like what you see, but like 3-dimensionally, it is weird shaped. The headbands fall off my head all the time. Got this for the same friend that I got the wool dryer balls for. I love, like I said, giving practical gifts, and this is from TJ Maxx several months ago. This was on clearance. I paid like $2 for this, and it's 4 bamboo toothbrushes. So good for the environment. They're also cute because they have cats on them. And we all use toothbrushes. So I am keeping her, like, she was really struggling, like, to pay rent. Like, I'm not telling names or anything like that. You know, I was like, wait, I am talking way too much. I'm sharing way too much information. But this is all anonymous. You don't know who I'm talking about. But this friend, yes, struggled to afford the basic necessities, partially because of personal monetary mismanagement, but also by having a very low income job. So I like to help out, given some basic household items. I said too much. I said way too much. But nobody knows who I'm talking about. So, I'm like, oh my gosh, I should edit that out, but I am not gonna edit that out. This is real life. No one's ever gonna see this video, and even if they do, you know what? I said the truth. There was some money mismanagement. So, yeah. Anyway, got this magnet at Hot Topic. It was $4.90. This is for my brother. There are going to be some other Snoopy items. Let me grab them really quickly. Oop. Well, you be careful about this. I got this mug, a Snoopy mug, and I got this Snoopy gift bag. This gift bag was thrifted, and one of my neighbors was actually giving this mug away because they were moving. So there's the Snoopy. There's actually one more Snoopy item. It's just kind of buried in the basket next to me. Oh, no. It's in the mug. I got this Snoopy keychain from a local, well, not local. I bought this at a convention, but it's handmade. So I used their embroidery machine and embroidered some faux leather. So it's just this cute little keychain. So I got a whole Snoopy theme thing for my brother because he has some Snoopy stuff. So yeah, I was gonna overshare again, and I was like, wait, Amanda, just because you're feeling loopy because it's midnight and you're sleep deprived, like, does not mean you should overshare everyone's business. But he enjoys Snoopy, not because Snoopy's been trending, but he likes Snoopy. This I got for my best friend's parents because their 30th wedding anniversary is in 2026. And I thrifted this for like $2 or $3, and it says 30th anniversary. Yeah, is this their style? No, but I think, I mean, not exactly against their style. Like, I don't think they would hate this, but it's more like the thought that counts. Like, I'm sure they can like find some corner of their house to stick it in. I don't think it would clash with their decor, but it's definitely not modern looking. We'll say about that, but it's more the thought that counts. Oh my gosh, there's still so much to go through. There's an entire basket. I really need to go faster. This is a local business near me, Michelle Wu Creations. This is a Gudetama. He's a Japanese character. It's a car air freshener. It's just like, I don't know, $5 or something. The friend likes Gudetama, so I thought, oh, support a local business. Get a gift for my friend. It's a practical item. Bada bing, bada boom. Giving these to, so this is one of the party gifts. It's a Secret Santa party, but everyone puts their wish list, like, it's visible. We use a website called Elfster, and everyone's wish list is visible. And just historically, this party started as a group of high school friends. So they all gave each other gifts, and then it grew to include other people, including myself. Which I'm a part of the party because my best friend is in this friend group. And so, like, by becoming friends with her in college, I now attend this party of high school friends. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. There are 9 people, including myself, at this party. And anyway, one of the people wanted some, like, coloring items. And so I thought this was perfect. Sharpie S Note. Great colors. They're not that this matters, but these are actually, there's a Japanese brand called Mild Liner, and that's what these are duping. But also just Sharpie stuff is good quality anyway. This I got as a gift from my brother. Funnily enough, I tested this to make sure this worked. This was given away for free by one of my neighbors. I live in a college town, and I work for the college. So many of my neighbors have like been moving in and out and like giving their stuff away just like by putting it on the curb. And this was just on the curb. It is this USB-C hub, like for like if you have a MacBook, for example, and you want to have some extra USB ports or an HDMI port. My brother has a MacBook, and when I say my brother, I have two, but I'm referring to the, how old is he? The 24-year-old. Oh my gosh. It's like November 2001. Almost at his whole birthday. That was unnecessary. That would have been unnecessary. Had to do the math real quick though. But yeah, he's also very techy, so this would be great for him. Very practical. He might already have one for himself, but as a backup, this is not like that cheap either. It's like $10. So excited that I found that for free. This is pretty self-explanatory. I got this on Etsy. It's a name necklace from one of my friends. She gave me a name necklace, and she was like, oh my gosh, I wish somebody would give it for me. And I don't think she was like trying to, I think she just genuinely, that was her reaction. It's like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. And that's like very flattering. Like, that's why she wants to give me one, because like it's something she wants so badly for herself. But yeah, so I'm giving her a name necklace. I don't think she was doing it in like a manipulative, like, ooh, like I'm trying to plant a seed in your brain. So anyway, I don't know how much I paid for this, like $30 or something, after like tax and shipping. This is for one of, there's one of the people at the party who like really loves ducks. So I got this pin for, I think, like 25 cents in the thrift store. It's a duck with emoji hands doing this. So it's kind of a meme. This I thrifted for $3 at my local thrift store, and I don't know, it just makes me think, this brooch makes me think of one of my best friend's grandmas. So a dogwood flower brooch. I'm gonna throw that in my Christmas gifts. This is from a local business, Vern Sews. She has a Depop account, which is an online store. These are mismatched, handmade. Handmade in the sense that like she picked out the charms and like attached them. Set of earrings I'm gonna give to one of my friends. She gave me a strawberry themed gift one year. It was a strawberry purse, and this just made me think of her, that this fits in with her style. So it's the same friend that gave me a name necklace. So I was like, oh, like she uses her own like ideas of what she likes as part of gift giving. So anyway, oh my gosh, this video is so long. I still have so much to go through. I already showed these in one of my haul videos, but I went to a Fill-A-Bag for $3 sale, and there was tons and tons of stuff there. These are embossing folders. My best friend's mom has a cuddle bug, I think, where like the manual embossing, where you use these folders and you stick paper between them, and then you roll it through the thing, and so it presses the design into the paper. And this stuff, I don't know exactly how much it retails for. I think I looked it up. This is like retails for like $40. It's not cheap. It's a whole set of a bunch of those folders, and I got it in the Fill-A-Bag for $3. So I paid like pennies for this. And this is another set. You can see the brand Cuttlebug of embossing and die cuts, so you can cut the shapes out of paper. Because my best friend's mom also has a die cut machine. I don't know if this is exactly her style, but if she doesn't like it, I always tell people like, hey, if you don't like it, feel free to regift it or donate it. I'm not going to take huge offense unless it's like something that I spent like a lot of time, effort, money on. But like this, I just was already filling a bag, so I threw these in here. So I'm not going to get offended if it's not my friend's mom's style. This is going to give to my youngest brother. This is something I bought years and years ago because it was on sale, and I never gave it to anybody. And I was like, you know what, my youngest brother could use a cup. I know it's not like the most thoughtful or thought, but like this is just me being real. This I'm gonna give to my middle brother. My youngest brother is 17, by the way. Is he 17? Wait. No, seriously, wait. Yes, he's 17. I was like, wait, is he turned 18 yet? Anyway, my middle brother is 24, and not that it pertains to this, but he does some traveling, and this is a cool travel bag that I thrifted for like, I don't know, $6 or something. It's LL Bean. I love LL Bean. And it opens up like this, and you can hang it. It's a toiletry bag. There's a mirror there. Put all your stuff. Nice, compact, water resistant. Hang this on the back of the bathroom door in the hotel or whatever. Keep all your stuff in one little bag. This is like not super duper expensive. I think this retails for like $22 online. Oh, this is so funny. This is not like, I'm not showing literally everything I'm giving as gifts, but I'm showing like 99%. I'm sure there's something that I've like misplaced. But I got these while thrifting, and these are brand new unused socks. They just happen to not have packaging anymore. It's funny. I'm gonna give these to my middle brother because I attended his master's graduation back in August, and he was going to wear a pair of white socks with his black pants and black dress shoes, and I was like, dude, you're committing a fashion faux pas. Like, that is not. It's not. You do not wear white socks. And he was like, huh, I shouldn't wear white socks. And I was like, please wear black socks. And he's like, I only have white and black socks. And I was like, that's fine. Just wear the black socks. I think he was debating between like brown and black shoes as well, dress shoes. And so it's like, wear the black shoes and the black socks. I was looking online just to double check like what like people generally recommend, and yeah, of course you're gonna find tons of opinions online. Some people say like, oh, you know, don't match the pants, the socks, and the shoes. That's too much. Whatever. That's what he ended up doing. Black shoes, socks, and pants, I think. But because of that, I was like, I'm gonna give this man more socks, and these are gold toe. So there's 2 black pairs of socks, and there's this light brown pair, which actually maybe looks slightly used. I don't know. But they're clean. So you might think that's gross, but me and my family, we're fine with that. I always make sure people are fine with thrifted gifts before giving them. Oh, there's. Yeah, I don't think they're used. I think they're just a little like. They might have gotten like pulled, because I like I said, thrifted these from a church sale actually. I think they just got a little damaged, but there's another pair of gold toe socks. And that church sale, the second day of the sale was filled big for $3, and that's why I got those socks. That wasn't because I was like, oh, I'm going to go buy socks for my brother. I just thought it'd be a little funny. I like to give practical stuff. I bought this. My dad loves his air fryer. He uses it every single day. And he bought his at Aldi, actually. Not that they currently sell it, but I guess, you know, Aldi sells nice quality air fryers if you ever spot an air fryer there. And so I decided to get these liners for him. They're the paper liners. So just to make it easier for him, his is a square style basket. So yeah, I got these on Amazon. This is a gift from my best friend. She loves the beach. And this was only $1 on clearance at my local icing, which is a sister store to Claire's. It's owned by the same company. Literally $1. So I was like, I'm just gonna throw this in her stocking. It retailed for $10 originally. Not that it really matters. It's costume jewelry. These were like only $1 or $2 at a local church sale they went to. So giving these as gifts to my dad because he collects Blu-rays and DVDs. He just has very large media collection. That's his thing. So I don't think he has either of these movies. These are not like particular like favorite franchises of his, but I think that he would. I don't know if he's seen them. I think he would enjoy watching them at least once. So Avengers of Infinity War and Star Wars The Last Jedi. And a Blu-ray for like $1 or $2. Great deal. I know that sometimes he just likes having them. Like he doesn't collect Blu-rays just like for movies that he doesn't watch. But I think like even if he only watches it once, like it's worth it for him to have that. like, just like how I have a bunch of books. They're not here in my office, but, you know, my dad collects movies, so I can't hate on him for that. I can't judge him for that. I have tons of books. These were from the Fill Bag for $3 sale at, not my local church, but at my local YMCA, actually, and giving these to my best friend's mom as well. Just some clear stamps, some birds, and some butterflies. My best friend loves butterflies, and so she's going to make use of this stuff as well with her mom. It's a gift for both my best friend and her mom, really. This coloring book is, I thrifted for, I think, $1.49. I am getting mixed up with the prices here. One of my local thrift stores, paperbacks for $1.49, I think is what it is. It's completely uncolored and completely brand new. And this sells for like $10 on Amazon or something. So I thought this was a really great deal. I'm going to gift this as a set with the markers, and this is a gift for one of the people at the Secret Santa party. Oh my gosh, sometimes I think about, like, I'm talking way too much. I know I'm hitting my camera, sorry. I should record it. I should re-record this, but I've already re-recorded this video a couple times to like try to like speed it up, and I just talk too much. This is how it's gonna go. Oh, I'm trying to reach into the bag next to me. Some gifts for my best friend, some stocking stuffers. She likes chai, so I decided to get her some holiday chai and decaf chai spice. I have a tea store in town where you can buy individual bags to try them out, and so I bought some bags for myself, bought some bags for my friend. This I bought at a local convention. These are sold on Etsy, I think. It says near-death experiencer because she and I have had many medical issues. Her more than me, but this sticker is actually meant to refer to like tropes in like novels and stuff. But I bought this because like we have near-death experience. We have had near-death experiences, and so that's funny for us. This is an Avatar: The Last Airbender in concert, the 20th anniversary tour. They have orchestra concerts that tour the nation, and I went to one in my area earlier in the year, and I bought 2 of these magnets. Like, they're overpriced; they're like $9 or something, but I got one for myself as a souvenir, and I'm going to gift this one to one of my friends who went last year, actually, to the, not the 20th anniversary tour, because the 20th anniversary of Avatar: The Last Airbender first season was this year, but so the magnet wasn't available for sale at the concert last year, so I thought this would just be fun to gift that friend of mine. There's a little thing to be like, hey, I'm thinking of you, because, like, you know, I have this whole laundry basket of gifts. It's not like we have to spend a certain amount or give something super big or expensive to show people that we care, right? So I was like, yeah, this magnet is perfect. It's like, it comes from a place, like, we know what each other likes, and I know that, like, this friend has seen the concert with his wife, so send the magnet and say, like, hey, was thinking about you, here's a gift. This is a car charger. I'm gonna open it because it's pretty cool. It had no tape, by the way, so like I'm not ruining the gift. It has retractable charging cables, so that is, oh my gosh, please go back in. Please go back in. That did not want to snap back in. I don't like that. Okay. Well, they're not going to want to go all the way back in nicely. That is a little unfortunate. But these are on Amazon for about like $15. Oh my gosh. No. Oh, that is not retracting very nicely. Okay, this is a little bit of a review, I guess. No, this is a gift. Please come back. Oh, I'm going to have to pause while I do this. Okay, I'm just doing it wrong. So you can pull it out fully, and then it's like a tape measure where it like locks, and so yeah, it'll just snap back in. Sorry for the noise, but yeah, you kind of just have to pull it out all the way and then let it retract. So, not broken. Okay, never mind. User error. Listen, brand. License. Car charger with retractable cable. Yeah. So, for like the techie in your life, or the person who always is in need of a charging cable. I have friends that are like, I don't know where my charging cables are at. I don't know how you lose these, but it's a common modern day first world problem, right? Funnily enough, okay, next, didn't plan this, but next thing in the basket, my best friend has an iPhone 15, and it's actually her first iPhone, and she's one of those people that loses things. So I got her this bundle from TJ Maxx. It was $7.99. I still have the tag on it. It is 60-watt charging power supported, and what is nice about these is that they're long. So there's a 4 feet one and a 10 feet one, and they're braided. I love braided power cables. Honestly, it says works with iPhone 15, but it's just because it's USB-C. It works with Androids too. Like my Android is a USB-C. It's just pointing out that it's not lightning cable. So yeah, I thought this was a fun, practical gift. And so hopefully she is never without a charging cable. Now I don't have bricks. I don't have charging bricks to give her, so she's on her own with that one. But gosh, stuff is falling behind me. This is part of my gift to my boyfriend. Long story short, he doesn't have a lunch bag, and he was just using like a tote bag until the handles fell off the tote bag. So this was on rollback at Walmart for like $3.96. So I was like, okay, you know what? This is nicer quality than the tote bag he was using, and it's a very like minimal, like it's not this huge like frilly tote bag. And by frilly, I mean it's like it doesn't have like a whole lot of features. It doesn't have like a bunch of compartments. It's not like really big. You can just fold it down flat, and it'll fit his lunch containers. So I didn't know if he wanted like a fancier lunchbox in this, so I decided to give him something that was similar to what he was using previously. I mean, before the tote bag, he was using plastic grocery bags. So this will be more durable than the bags that he was previously using. So I think he'll appreciate that. I think we'll get a lot of use out of that. Well, I love giving practical things. This I bought at Walgreens. I think I'm gonna give this to actually the same friend I'm giving like the toothbrushes and like the wool dryer balls to. This was on clearance. These are No. 7 brand biodegradable makeup removing wipes. There are 2 packs of 30 in here. So if you open up the box, they're in individually. There's 2 bags, and it's apparently made by like some British brand, the Boots Company. Anyway, this was on clearance for $2.49, so it's about $1.25 per pack, which is dollar store prices, but presumably better than dollar store quality. And normally sells for $7.49. So just I don't wear makeup at all, so it's not practical at all for me to keep it. But I was like, you know what? I know people who wear makeup. I can give this to so many different people. So biodegradable is also cool. Although, like, shouldn't all makeup wipes be biodegradable? Like, aren't they just like, I don't know what makeup wipes are actually made out of. Like, think about it. Like, it's just like cotton or something. Shouldn't that be biodegradable? Anyway, this is my youngest brother. He is a senior in high school, and I thrifted this years ago. When I thrifted this, I think he was still a freshman in high school. But it is a self-help motivational general book called 1001 Things Every College Student Needs to Know. And I flipped through it, and it's very practical, bite-sized advice. I think it's actually genuinely good advice. You need to know if you've become mental. Oh my gosh, I didn't see that. You need to know if you're trying to decide between taking a test you hadn't studied for or taking... Oh, this is not funny. It's very serious, but good advice. Or taking a handful of pills, it's time to call a counselor. Your college has one. You need to know the alternative to staying positive and upbeat is prolonged depression, suicidal thinking, and being asked to take a voluntary leave of absence. Oh. You need to know what gets the attention of mental health experts. You have increased or decreased appetite, or you've lost or gained weight. Okay, let's I mean, that's great advice. I mean, I saw so many people who struggled terribly with their mental health throughout college, because I, went to college, but then I worked in 2 different colleges post-college. Oh, this is actually like really serious advice. You need to know how to keep money problems from causing you to drop out. You need to know that the total cost of a 4-year school ranges between $100,000 and $200,000. That is why your dad and mom always seem to be in a bad mood. You need to know that to avoid schools that are too expensive for your budget. Whoa, that's pretty serious stuff. You need to know your roommate might smell. You need to know you're moving into a dorm built 50 years ago, not a condo built last week. Yeah, there was an AC in some of the dorms. Luckily, I always got one with AC when I was in college, but I know some people who lived in like 100-year-old buildings and there's no AC. So, yeah. This was on the wish list of one of the people at the party. They love WWE. So this was like $8 or $9. It's a 2-pack of Scooby-Doo, Curse of the Speed Demon, and Scooby-Doo WrestleMania Mystery. This is for my boyfriend because we talked about fortune cookies, and I was at Panda Express because there's one right by my job, and these are $1.50 for 8 fortune cookies. Now, Panda Express fortunes, let me just, if you don't know, like, I never go to Panda Express, but I just was like, I did not cook last night. I have no food for lunch. I'm just going to go to the Panda Express. And so I don't go there often. But their fortunes are not actually fortunes a lot of the time. They're just statements like, you are loved, or something like that. It's like, that's not a fortune, Panda Express, but alright. Anyway, I thought that was fun. It's 8 fortune cookies for $1.50. Like, I'm sure it cost them way less to make it. I'm sure they're still making a profit on it, but like, it's so cute. Like, this little paper bag, and then I don't have to like buy a whole meal to get the fortune cookie. I just have 8 of them, and we can. This is part of his Christmas gift, so we can eat the fortune cookies together and share our fortunes. This was at Walgreens for $1.25. They have a dollar section. I never am in Walgreens, but I had to pick up some medicine there, and there's one near my work because anyway, I work at a college. I'm in a college town. There's a bunch of things near my work. And so when I was picking up the medicine, I was like, oh, let me check out this dollar section. I didn't know Walgreens had a dollar section. It's $1.25. But I guess that's what this economy is like. This Spam Single Classic apparently retails for $1.99 at my local grocery store, Meijer. So this is actually a better deal at a convenience store. But I just got this as a fun, like, little stocking stuffer type item for my dad because he loves Spam. But he's complained that actual Spam is too expensive. Like, I mean, he's been complaining about that for years now. Not that he says it often, but he buys Aldi, the Aldi brand version of Spam because, like, actual brand Spam is too expensive. So I just thought, like, for $1.25, is this economical? No, but, like, he can just, like, throw this into his lunchbox and just, he fries it. That's how he eats it, but it's just one little serving. So I just thought that was fun. This is a gift from my best friend. I bought this from a local, well, not local to me, but when I was visiting Ohio, this is made by an Ohio artist, and I'm from Ohio. That's why I was visiting Ohio. And this is a character from the show Has Been Hotel, one that she really loves. And she was actually admiring this particular item when I last saw her. This, I had no idea what this was, but it's like some pouch thing that is like in... I saw like a sign explaining what this was. I don't remember what it is anymore. I think it's meant to be hung up as like good luck. It's like a Japanese thing or like a Korean thing or something. But she's just going to use it as a decorative little tag or like bag charm or something. This is these are like daily vitamins, basic nutrients to a day. I thrifted these actually, but the seal's still on it, and you know what? I trust it. The seal is completely still on it. I'm giving these to my mom, and you're like, Amanda, that is so, you might think, that's so cheap of you. I explained earlier with the teapot, she appreciates you. She appreciates, it's like 1 a.m. right now. She appreciates cheap. She'll appreciate that I got this for under $1. And she takes vitamins every day, so now think. What is this actually? Oh yeah, these are vitamins. 2 capsules contain vitamin A, C, D, E, K, thiamine, riboflavin, niacinamide, vitamin B6, additional stuff. So yeah, there's like an Amazon type tag on here, so I guess it was originally sold at Amazon. I got these as stocking stuffers. Down a wrinkle releaser. I've never actually used. Okay, well that's a lie. I never knew this was a thing until this year because I just use a clothes steamer, and before that I used an iron. But yeah, I prefer a clothes steamer way more over the wrinkle releaser. I think there's some user error, but I just like my clothes steamer. It's reliable. But anyway, I had a coupon at Target, and so these aren't that expensive normally. These are travel size bottles of wrinkle releaser. These are only like $2 or $3, but I had a coupon off of home products, so I just got these as stocking stuffers. One of them for my brother, one of them for my best friend. And then this is also for my 24-year-old brother. This is from Walmart. I just thought it'd be. Oh, this is something else. I did not know that Dwayne The Rock Johnson started making toiletry hygiene products, but he has. This is a gift set that normally sells for about $25 or something like that. But when I bought this was only about $15 on Walmart's website, and I mean it's sold in store. But I'm a Walmart Plus member, so I have my groceries delivered. And because I'm a Walmart Plus member, there's a $3 off coupon, like not coupon, but like Walmart cash. So it gets added as a credit to my account. Anyway, in keeping in line with the fact that I've gotten my brother like lots of travel type items, I thought I just wanted to give him something practical. But I don't know what types of stuff, like hygiene stuff, he typically uses. So wait, I'm struggling with opening this bag. I think I can't unfold it until I unzip it. So it's this like stiff plastic at the top, and so then you can like pull. There we go. You can pull it apart, and so it stays open, and then you pinch it back closed. I just think this is a very nice sturdy bag for the $15, and it comes with 2 body washes, 2 travel body washes, and 2 travel shampoo and conditioners. Lush Coconut and Cedar Sport. So not that my brother travels that often, but I also thought, trial size, he can like buy full size products of these if he likes it, or if he doesn't like it, like the scent or whatnot, then it's only 3 ounces to use up. So I know that hygiene products, like the gift sets, this is like the best time of year to get them because it's a couple bucks cheaper to buy something in a gift set, even if it's just for yourself. But yeah, I wasn't really, none of the gift sets were really calling to me. I was like, I'll just keep buying my regular stuff. I'm not gonna get any of these gift sets. But anyway, we're getting down. This video is not an hour long. It's almost, but we're getting down to the last things. This was requested by My Secret Santa Fitness Boxing, featuring Hatsune Miku, for Nintendo Switch, and thankfully was able to find this at a cheaper price, because the price limit is $50, and this was like gonna be $56 or something, but I was able to find a little bit of a sale on this. So yeah, it's a Nintendo Switch game. I like Fitness Boxing. I do recommend it. I have Fitness Boxing. Not this particular version, but if you have a Nintendo Switch and want to do like exercise. This is a gag gift. It's the Slang-O-Matic. Turn the wheel and learn the lingo. I mean, it's actually accurate. I opened it up and took a look at it. It's just this paper wheel that you spin around to translate slang. So the example on the packaging says, Boomer generation is far out. Gen X is awesome. The emoji is a fire emoji. Millennial would say lit, and Gen Z would say fire. And I do say that's an accurate translation as a Gen Z person. This is made by the company DescentPins.com. So, yeah, I've been thinking about buying this as a gag gift, and I was like, I'm just going to pull the trigger and buy it, because I bought some jewelry for myself from Descent Pins, and I was like, you know what, I'll throw the Slang-O-Matic in there. This is a gift for my boyfriend. When I was at Walgreens, I saw that there were 2 cans of this left on the shelf, and he drinks Bloom energy drinks because he loves energy drinks, and Bloom's a little bit healthier than the traditional energy drinks. Actually, a lot healthier. Now I'm looking at it. There's no there's no sodium at all, I don't think. I don't see. Yep, it's 0 milligrams of sodium. And he's been saying that like he has way too much sodium intake from like Monster and stuff. So he's been drinking Bloom for a while. So this is not like limited edition or anything, but I've never seen him drink this particular flavor, so we'll see if he likes it. Then, oh my god, okay, the last things in here are also just predominantly gifts for my boyfriend. So, he was talking about how he wants to reduce, like, plastic usage because he doesn't want microplastics in his food. I don't want microplastics in my food either, so I don't have plastic utensils at all. I haven't used plastic cooking utensils in years, but he still has plastic ones, and so this set is $8, I think about $8 or $9 at Walmart. It's just 2 wood tools, the spatula and the spoon. So I thought this could get him started. I'm not replace all his utensils, but there's that. Not that I don't think my boyfriend's capable of like getting his own stuff, but it's just one of those things where you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna replace that one day, and then you just keep putting it off, and you're at the store and you forget. It happens to the best of us, right? So I like getting people gifts like that, where it's like they've expressed that they've wanted it, but they just don't remember to buy it for themselves. I love it when I can do that. Similar thing. He doesn't have a non-plastic cutting board, so I got this set of 3 bamboo cutting boards from Walmart. It's $15. And you can use, like, you can designate one for meat, one for vegetables and whatnot, and they're different sizes, so you can easily tell them apart, because they have no markings on them otherwise. So thought that was nice. Got this wood cutting board. This one's not a gift. This one's actually just for myself. It's also about like $15. It's a medium 10 by 14 inch cutting board, and this is from Walmart as well. It's so classy looking, and it has silicone non-slip feet. I have a very small cutting board, and it gets annoying when I'm cooking, and I have to constantly clear off the cutting board and move the items onto a different, very first world problem, different surface. Now I can have 2 cutting boards, and I love the dark wood tone of that. So we're getting towards the end. Oh, this is a gift from Etsy. It's a little keychain of a character from the video game Deltarune. Yeah, this was requested by one of the people from the party. And then getting down, this video is really almost an hour long. Giving this as a gift for a friend. I read this book through and liked it. It's called It's Not You, 27 Wrong Reasons You're Single. It's geared towards women. I think men can get some value out of it, but it's really written for women. It's a book from 2014. I have bought multiple copies to give it as gifts. And I've already given one copy as a gift to someone before. There's surprisingly, Sarah Eckel, the author, is a Buddhist, and so there's really good just life advice in here, from Buddhism. So I was surprised by that. It's not even dating advice. It's just kind of to help people. Let me read from the back. If you're single and searching, there's no end to other people's explanations, excuses, and criticism, explaining why you haven't found a partner. Based on her popular New York Times Modern Love column, Sarah Eckel's It's Not You challenges these myths, encouraging singletons to stop picking apart their personalities and to start tapping into their own wisdom about who is right for them. Supported by the latest psychological and sociological research, Eckel creates a strong argument to understand and accept there's no one reason why you're single, you just are. So basically to tell people, hey, don't stress out about it, you put yourself out there, you will find your person eventually, hopefully. You stressing out about it is not going to help you. And here's why, based on research and interviews with people and whatnot. And here's some Buddhism stuff to help you put it into perspective. Really liked it, like I said. Last 3 items. Getting down to the bottom of the basket here. This was $1.25 at Walgreens, but it's also at Dollar Tree. And I got this for my 24-year-old brother because it's nice travel size Dove Men Care cream for face, hands, and body. And last 2 things, I got this set of pajamas from Old Navy for my boyfriend because he loves his pair of striped pajamas, and I wanted to give him another set. And this I got during Black Friday when things were 50% off. What I really like about these is that they have pockets on the front, but they're not breast pockets. They're pockets at the bottom of the shirt. And there's 2 of them. So there's 4 pockets on this set, 2 on the shirt and 2 on the pants. So I thought, that is a lot of pockets. That is nice. Yeah, I The set is normally $50, I believe. 50% off, $25. I think that's a really good deal for 100% cotton, classy looking pajamas. And the last thing is my boyfriend's laundry basket broke because this is literally like from the dollar store. So it's one of those just like super flimsy laundry baskets. And I was like, dude, replace your laundry basket. But again, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, you don't need, like, you can just like put your clothes in a pile and just kind of carry them around. So like, it's just one of those things where it's like gonna take him a couple months to like get around to it. And I'm just like, this was $5 on Walmart, and it's a Sterilite brand laundry basket. And I had one of these growing up. It's at my parents' house. Like, lasted well over a decade. Like, this is gonna actually hold up. So anyway, it's almost an hour of filming. I don't know if anyone's made it this far, but I hope you enjoyed. I hope this kept you company, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful winter season. I know, like, my area has been hit by winter storms, so it's not so super wonderful. We're actually like tied for the most amount of snow, I think, ever, or like something like that. It's just we are tied for some kind of winter record, which is crazy to think about. But I'm gonna stop talking now. I absolutely need to get to sleep, and I will talk to you guys probably again in the new year. So have a good one.